I'm going to just look at market closing, which is going to come up on your screens. I think we are, a minute away and counting down with the last trades this Mahurat session. So, we actually went up all the way to what? We went up to a high of 25,935. And we basically end about 100 points off the high. So 25,825 is actually exactly 100 points off the high is where the Nifty today ends at. Let's just look at the Nifty Bank as well, and I think gives you a quick sense of where that is at. Again, something similar. The high today was 58,155. 57,890 is the final close on the Nifty Bank. And it's been an inside day for the Nifty Bank, basically trading within the range of what we saw yesterday. Yesterday, of course, we made a big, jumpy kind of high at 50, which is the high at, 58,155 was the high yesterday. So that was a big one. Actually, no, yesterday's high was 58,261, so we didn't quite get to those levels. Fell about 100 points off the highest from yesterday. Mid-cap index on your screen. The small-cap index ends kind of flattish to slightly sideways. Market breadth positive. On the BSE, 1,000-odd stocks higher, about 700 stocks lower. So it's been a quietish kind of session. Volume-wise, of course, you basically have had 1 hour worth of volumes. But as we began by saying, as we opened this program, usually this is in the evenings, when market closing, the Mahurat used to happen 6 to 7 or round about there. This is bang in the middle of the afternoon. So that is what is different this time. But it's not been a bad somewhat. It feels a little, it's felt a little slow, but as you heard people like Atul Suri, etc., expecting much better tidings to the market. Atul's, of course, 30,000 on the Nifty earlier than a year is what he told us, and he thinks Nifty Bank perhaps does even better. Najib.
Well, Prashant, just one thing. Luckily, that averaging has taken place for the final few minutes, and that's why the Nifty ends in the green.
Positive.
Yeah, so that's, you maintain that winning streak. 7 straight Muhurat Tradings we've entered in the green, so this is the 8th. Now just waiting for that to average. Good, yeah. So green on the screen, theek hai. Towards the end, actually what was showing was the final tick, which was 16 points down, but I think some averaging has taken place. So a green start to the new year. Hopefully, it's as good as we think.
Well, we've just heard from Atul, right? He's calling for 30,000 in less than 12 months. He's saying probably earlier than the next time this year we're celebrating Diwali. And of course, so that's on the charts. And as Nigel, as you pointed out, so many other factors seem to be now finally resolving themselves.
And just I think we have Ashish Chauhan who Yash is in conversation with, so we'll get to that in just a bit. But guys, just one word of advice, right? Do your homework, study, try to do all the background checks, but after some time you just need to leave it to destiny or to God. Yeah, I'm just talking about, say, for silver, for example, it's $50 per ounce. Everyone's been talking about Hindustan Zinc being the biggest beneficiary. 30% of the volume they'll sell in the second half of the year will be at 25% lower than what the price is today.
You were saying
so
$37.
Do your homework, and then after that, there's a factor of destiny. So just on a lighter note out there.
I think, but that's point taken, and I think you can't micromanage everything.
Yeah,
play a little.
Do your best.
Absolutely. Well, let's.